Inserting records via phpmyadmin. This tutorial will show you how to insert records into tables in a database via phpmyadmin. For this tutorial, we are connected to phpmyadmin using the root MySQL user. When connecting as another user, some options may be disabled dependent on the server's configuration and the specific privileges granted to the user by the system administrator. On systems configured to use Plesk, the master MySQL user is the admin user instead of root. On Linux-based systems, database names, database users, table names, and column names are case-sensitive, whereas on Windows-based systems, these names are case-insensitive. First, let's select a database. Click the database name. Other users will only see and be able to access databases that they have been given the privileges to access. Many systems are configured with control panel software installed used to delegate the administration of the accounts on the server. Whenever possible, it is recommended that you use the controls within the control panel itself for certain tasks, such as the creation of databases, creation of users, management of user privileges, etc., instead of phpmyadmin. Performing these tasks outside of the control panel can produce undesirable results in the operation of the control panel software. Now, let's insert a record into a table. Click the Insert icon. Since this field is an auto-incrementing primary key, the value will automatically be set to the next available value without us having to enter a value for it. Select a function if needed. MySQL has several functions that can be used to calculate values for fields based on the value that is submitted. Enter the value. Enter the value. If we wanted to enter a second record at the same time, we could enter the values here. Select the action. After inserting the record, we can select whether phpmyadmin will reload the page with our existing values or blank ones. This option can be used to restart the insertion with fields for the number of values we would like to enter at once. Changing this value will remove any values previously entered above when the page reloads. Click the Go button. Now let's insert a value by manually entering a SQL command. Click the SQL tab. Enter the commands. Our version of MySQL also supports the same syntax as is used for update statements in insert statements instead of the traditional syntax. The semicolon delimiter will automatically be added to the end of the statement so it can be omitted. However, it must be included to separate statements when you're entering multiple statements at one time, so it is considered good practice to enter it manually at the end of each statement anyway, just as you would if you were entering the commands from the shell. Click the Go button. For more information on using Insert, consult the following URL. Click the database name. Click the Browse icon. Now let's insert a record using values from an existing record. Click the Edit icon. Enter a new value. Enter a new value. Select the action. Since we want to insert a new record instead of changing the existing one, we're going to select this option. Select what to do once the record is inserted. Click the Go button. Congratulations! You now know how to insert records into tables in a database via phpmyadmin.